I'm done being quiet. I've been quiet long enough. And I will speak about what I am absolutely allowed to speak about. This is Angelique Fawcett. I am the CEO and producer, executive producer at Archangel Films LA. Hello, I hope you are all doing really well. Well, normally I do videos about my dogs or about life. Oh, there's one of my dogs right there. I want to talk to you about something that's more important. It's about my friend, Nichelle Nichols. Nichelle Nichols is known for playing Lieutenant Uhura on original Star Trek, but Nichelle Nichols is not that to me. Nichelle has been like a mother to me.
The other one that I call my friend and my daughter is sitting right here. And when they come to me for anything that they want me to know about or that they need, I get very interested.
But she's not blood. Nichelle Nichols wanted to stay in her home in Woodland Hills, California. Not only did she tell me, she also told the conservator fiduciary that she wanted to stay in her home, she wanted to work, and she wanted to visit her fans. I think one of the worst things you can do to an elderly person is take the last bit of joy that they have in their life from them. And that's what's been done. She is now in New Mexico. Not only is she not living with her son, she's living in another facility outside of where her son lives during COVID. Would you do that to your mother? I'm on no one's side except for Nichelle's. I'm not on the manager's side. I've always made that clear. I'm not on the side of the lawyers. Nichelle and I met in 2012 and we became really close friends. She just kind of stole my heart. I didn't see myself needing another parent. I'm 50 years old. It was this hotel room at an event that my husband and I were holding for our film Unbelievable. And we ordered some food. All of a sudden, here she is stealing my bacon at a time in which I ate bacon. I don't eat bacon anymore. And I'm like, I'm hungry. She's like, I want some bacon. Okay, cool. So I stole her potatoes, and then it was pretty much on. It was a very unexpected friendship. Nichelle gave me away in marriage to my husband, and she actually insisted on it and then told my husband, don't mess up because I know where you live. I couldn't believe that this person who came into my life, who was so sweet and so genuine, wanted to really have a part of my life. And I'm so grateful. She gave me a part of my heart that I didn't even know was missing. What she did for our film, standing by our side, supporting us every step of the way, wanting to go to meetings, wanting to be a part of our life as we took that journey, that was just so amazing to us. I have a film with 42 Star Trek stars in it, and I've worked with a lot of really well-known people who have worked in this industry for a very long time, and they've created beautiful careers by their hard work. I too am someone who works hard, been working for 8 years, being a producer, an executive producer, raising money for film and doing what I need to do. What I want to talk about today is the elder abuse that she's suffering. Now, this is not a nice topic. Elder abuse is looked at as tertiary on the scale of importance in our society. And my friend is currently suffering elder abuse. She has suffered it for years. I had to watch since about 2012. Let's just say she was in the hospital. And then when she was placed in a rest home after getting out of the hospital, that was even worse. There was urine underneath the bed and it wasn't hers. To see her cry in the hallway saying, why won't they let me go home? And she would continue to ask us to take her home, and we couldn't do that because we're not family, and we told her so. I did confirm with the doctor that the plans by her son was to keep her in the rest home and to transfer her to a permanent rest home. Now that was back in early 2013. I say since then, she's done numerous films. She's been nominated for a Daytime Emmy. She's done a lot of things. She's lived her life the best that she could. She finally got out of the rest home. She escaped it. She actually physically escaped it. There's a person that helped her escape that I wouldn't say, in my opinion, which I own, is that ethical of a person. He did help her escape, and that's something that she wanted. And the night that she got out of there, she came to our home, and she asked my husband and I to make a video of her stating what she wants in her final years. There's a lot of things she had me do beforehand because she was actually very afraid of her son. She was angry. Nichelle said in her video, Nichelle's own words,
I'm as old as I think, and I think
powerfully. And I do not think less of myself. I don't think on a small basis.
So will the courts allow her to live powerfully until the very last moment?
All my ventures in my life have been mountains that I enjoy climbing. It's funny that my son thinks that I should be letting up. I say to him, Kyle, when you pay my bills, you'll be able to tell me what to do. You don't pay my bills. And I said, you can't tell me what I can and cannot be as a human being any more than you can tell a woman what she can and cannot be, or do a man what mountain he can climb. I think he still really doesn't understand. You don't own me, and I don't try to own you. Star Trek, that's mine now, for me to enjoy.
We made the video for her in the format in which she wanted, which is always classy and beautiful and loving and from the heart. She said, I want you to share it with the public. You will know when the time is to share it. They may not listen to you, but they will listen to me. I kept it in my safe 6 years, hoping that I would never have to use it. That same night, Nichelle Nichols asked me to have her back. And I do mean anyone. Yes, her son. Yes, anybody else. Whoever came after her or tried to bring harm to her, she asked me to stand up for her. No one wants to get into somebody else's family business or issues, including myself. But when you have a friend that you love, it doesn't matter. I was friendly and spoke to quite a few people in this situation, from one of her sisters to eventually the son to the manager to all the lawyers and fiduciaries and conservators involved in this case. My friend is Nichelle, ultimately. Others who are actually utilizing Nichelle's own money in a case that goes against Nichelle's wishes for her life. Well, at least they kind of got it now. They said she had such severe dementia that she couldn't even work. But now she's working again. That's great. I'm so happy. They got the picture, right? But what happened to that? She was so terrible that she couldn't even work. You can't be in full dementia and still be working according to what has been stated in court documents. It's exactly what I've been saying the whole time. Nichelle Nichols has had memory loss, which is normal for her age, but she is not full dementia the time I saw her. It's one way or the other, period. Make up your mind.
Kyle Johnson, conservator of the person and estate of Nichelle Nichols, and he's not. I never gave it. I'm the boss of Meekville. I didn't give permission to have conservatorship over me, and nobody asked me. He doesn't own my house.
Well,
I can't have my son out destroying me. I didn't know. He's done what he's done because I didn't know what he was doing. He has no permission to do that. I've never been in court about it. No, get your hands off of
Mother,
me.
we are going home.
No,
We are going home.
I'm not going home
Yes,
unless
you
you
are.
get rid of me.
Mother.
You're trying to get rid of me.
No, Mother. Whoever is doing it.
Let me tell you something. When someone says in a video, whether you can see it or not, get your hands off of me, it means get your hands off of me. Now, if it was a domestic abuse situation and the police were called, I can guarantee you somebody was going to get arrested. In this case, no. I called LAPD Internal Affairs, Adult Protective Services, city supervisors, a congressperson, FBI, people all the way up into Washington. Several times, hundreds of hours, just trying to get help for Nichelle, just trying to get someone to acknowledge her rights and protect her. And thank you so much to Kasem Cares, Carrie Kasem and Julie Belshi, and everyone on the board of Kasem Cares. It would have been so much harder without your genuine support. And I'm like, dude, had you been there for the past 6 years for your mama, then none of this would have happened. Oh, take a look at this. You want me to shut up? Then give Nichelle Nichols her human and civil rights.